Okay, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Eden's World. Alright? This video is going to be for Virgo. So be sure to take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay? Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. Hope you're feeling safe, healed, and blessed and protected. Okay? Holy Spirit. For Virgo. We have the Big Queen. Someone here is very important. Has a lot of status. One of the elites in society. Someone is very well protected. Very well respected. They're very well protected. They're very well respected. Someone is in the... Again, this is their last one. They feel like this is their last one. Before the big countdown. They feel like I'm getting stage 4. They're in the final stages. Someone feels confident that they have left their mark here on this world. Mother of Baskets. I just want you to know that I gave my all, did my best, brought someone some happiness, left this world a little better just because I was here. Okay? Someone is genuinely they're a sweetheart. Excuse me. Let me reframe that, because I was thinking about something else. Let me rewire that. This is a high priestess who's being spoken about here, but she's in her shadow energy for sure. This is someone who's been beat up by life. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Don't let the cool demeanor fool you. Okay, this is someone who has the potential to become very dangerous. Confirmation here. Ooh, look at that 7 of Sticks. Yeah, someone is very beautiful in the face, but they have a dark side that I feel like might have caught up to them. Someone is awaiting a court hearing. Someone wants to get seen in court. Someone wants to be approved. It's like someone is operating in this energy that they're so sweet and loving and caring and honest, but they have not been that for the past 20 years is what I'm getting here. Also with this Mother of Baskets, 6 of Sticks, a very successful person, a very, very, very successful person. Someone who loves their children, loves their grandchildren. But if you're not one of them, they're paying you dust. They need help during this time. They need help. They need support. But it's like their ego is so much in the way. But this person has been battered. This is a scorned woman. This is a woman who's been through many, many, many trials and tribulations. Because whenever I look at this Mother of Baskets, it's like, girl, why your lipstick smeared like that? Like, this don't give me someone who's in their right state of mind. And this person has not known what the right state of mind is for a long time. This is somebody who has been cultivated by a pick-me nation. By the pick-me's, okay? This is someone who the patriarchy hates, but the patriarchy cannot get rid of them because they benefited they've made misogynistic men a lot of money. They've made the patriarchy a lot of money here. Okay, I'm getting that they're in some sort of contract or binding here. That's why they want to get out. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want to escape. That's why they don't want to be a part of this. But it's like the people who have been their handlers, they don't really have any power over them. It's just this person feels that they need the court of public opinion. This is what somebody feels. They need the court of public opinion, but this is someone who is showing up as the big queen here in a monetary sense, in a 3D sense. But this person says Spirit will not approve of an audience with this person. Like, Spirit is not even willing to hear this individual because unless they help somebody, unless they help a very specific... Because they did not help a young woman when they had the opportunity to, is what I'm getting here. They did not help a young woman when they had the chance to. God said it's actually a really, really, really dark energy. But God is like, I'm God. You are not God. You paraded around this earth like you was me. And I told you not to go that route. I told you not to work with those men. I told you not to go into business with those men. So you just gonna have, like, this person has been sitting in it. They've been sitting in it. They've been sitting in this reality, and they are hurting, but I'm getting, you can't break that smile. Can't break that smile. Can't let no one see beyond this, face. Can't let no one see beyond, this mask that I've cultivated. Spirit is really not near this person at all. I'm being like, this is someone who is a practitioner. This is someone who works a lot with their ancestors, but they're not ancestors of the light. This person is a living, breathing ancestor. They're just not a living, breathing ancestor of the light. Okay, we have Father of Knives. Eshu is here to collect. Okay, this person owes Eshu something. Time, energy, money, maybe all of the above. It was cool being the bad bitch at the top. This person could have stopped a young woman from dying, like from passing away, and they just wanted to be the one at the top. So Virgo, either this is you. That's what I feel like I'm talking to. The, like, Spirit says, this is who this is for. There's a vulnerability here, but it's really fractured. God is gonna have loyalty towards his prophets. Like, you weren't even lukewarm. You fully went over to the other side. And you want help after you've tried to manipulate my children, after you tried to gaslight my children, after you've become this idol, this godlike figure to my children. You tried to lead the children away from me. But the thing is, there are spiritual rules and laws that even God cannot break, because he's the one that put those laws and rules into position. If we did not have rules, there would be anarchy, and God is not for anarchy. So what I'm seeing here, what God is saying is for you to get out of whatever it is that you're in. You have to free this young woman. You have to free her spirit. You got to speak on what actually happened to this young woman, because your husband was involved in it. He didn't answer a call. He didn't answer a text. He didn't look out. Like, you allowed a young woman to be hurt in front of you just because you was jealous. You was envious. So, and you freeing this young woman, you releasing the truth that you're aware of, is not going to guarantee you an audience with me. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to guarantee you an audience with me. You'll be put under consideration with everybody else. You're not going to get in the bread line. Okay, you will be put under consideration. Confederation is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're not the Empress for real. Like, it's a title. It's herbs. It's earths. It's the herbs you use. It's the crystals you worship. Who you think made that? Nah, you can't even face me. I can't guarantee you that. You know what I'm kind of... Let's just keep going. I'm just going to keep going. Holy Spirit. This young woman needed your help. Saw you as a friend. Okay, ooh, this card. Yeah, we had the Devil card. Yeah, like, come on, right underneath the Big Queen. Yeah, you like renewed the lease over and over and over and over and over again when it benefited you, and now you want help. Well, since you Queen Hoodoo, since you Queen Voodoo, since you Queen Practitioner, since you Queen High Priestess, you need to free the soul of my daughter. You need to speak on this truth. Let me see how much you willingness to let go of that man. Let go of that man. Stop protecting that man. You want my help. I told you, touch not my prophet. I told you, touch not my prophet. And your silence might as well have been the blade that was put in her back. The way I see it. Yeah, this Big Queen right here. And it's like you wore it. You wore it, Virgo. You wore it as a badge of honor. You wore it, and you was proud of it too. When it benefited you, it was cute. It was nice. There was no tango in the dark side. You was laying in it, breathing in it. Thought you was motherfucking Bane. Bitch, you was 21 years old. You weren't Bane. Like, You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? What goes up must come down. You wasn't always gonna rain. You was not always gonna rain. It's a lesson a lot of humans have to learn. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to spike Christianity, and if it's like, you don't gotta be religious, but God is God, and He is God whether you believe it or not. There is one ruler, one king. There is the man who is not a man, the woman who is not a woman. There's the Most High, and you was never gonna be higher than Him. You gotta sit with it. You're not willing to go to war with yourself. You can't get to the Father like that. You can't get to Him like that. Holy Spirit. Okay, we have the God of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is getting me like someone didn't just die. This wasn't just, they didn't just die. This was a murder, period. Someone did not just die. This superstar, this, it's like they did not protect a divine feminine. Like a divine feminine, like it was in writing. It was in writing. Someone, I feel like this Empress here broke up a marriage between somebody else. So like broke up a union. It was a friendship. It was two people who was in business. But the man that they was in, that the victim, I don't want to say victim, that the young lady that the real divine feminine was in business with, this Virgo here was in love with them. Like, I'm getting like, when a call came through that somebody needed help or that they didn't feel safe, like they could have like, I'm getting like this man could have been sleeping, or he was in bed, or he was just sleeping on the situation, and you lied. You hid it. This is somebody, this Virgo, this is someone who has like you have a lot of sex appeal, very beautiful, but you've done some nasty things in your life. And now you want to be free, but it's like, look, you it's like, I'm standing on it, but no, you're not standing on everything. Like, what is that you got there in the background? Like, nah, bro, you can't just be like, yeah, they just died really tragically. No, it was a murder, and you lied about it. You hid information. You hid valuable information. This woman called asking for help. You know what I'm saying? Seeking help. And now your ass over here feeling stuck, feeling guilty because you don't want your daughter. Now that your daughter is here, your kids is here, they're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to conquer the world. Your daughters, your sons. You want to keep them away from the industry. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to be attacked. But if that karma don't hit you, who do you think is going to hit? Come on now. If you do not properly like atone, and atone is not even on number one of like your list. You need to tell the truth, whatever truth it is that you know. Like with all these swords here, it could literally be like you're mad weird. Like, I'm not even about to hold you. This energy, Spirit wanted me to do this reading. I didn't even want to do this reading. I have really not, man. This has been like on my list for like the past 2 to 3 years, but the situation has finally come to a head and I have to answer the call. But you are a disgusting human being. I am the messenger. I'm the Lord's vessel, and I'm doing my work. Like, you're keeping the transcript of the conversation. Like, this was something that you siphoned this woman energy in death, took her title in death, took her, oh my gosh, like you didn't destiny swap because y'all could never walk the same path. But like, you're masquerading as her. Like, you're masquerading as her. That's what you're doing. Like, you still have the transcript of like the telephone call, this woman crying on the phone saying she need help. This is what I'm saying here. This is what I'm saying. And I didn't know it was deep like this. But God is not playing. This woman's energy is so powerful. But now that your kids could be potential victims, ain't no victimhood. It's dharma and it's karma, baby. That's what it is. You need to release that transcript. Release that transcript. Before that plane came down, you got that transcript. The best laid plans go awry. The best laid plans go awry. You have the 9 of Cups. You sitting too comfortable where you is. It might be time for you to sell that house. Sell a few properties. Stop hoarding all of your wealth. The only reason this conversation is even happening and God is even giving you the instructions is because of your grandmother. It's literally because of your grandmother. Your grandmother was a true woman of God. That's God's baby. That's God's baby, okay? That's the only reason why you even being considered, for real, for real. You've been holding on to the transcript of the conversation that you recorded and you was keeping it on your altar, dancing in front of it, siphoning this woman's energy. That's what I'm saying. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Like, I'm human. I can say it. I'm not God. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? No disrespect to my OG, but yeah. I had to just react to that real quick. Let me get back to the message. The only reason you're being considered is because of your grandmother. Your grandmother is God's baby. You, not so much. The Wheel of Fortune, it's bigger than you, because it's like the people who are going to see this message is not just going to be you, Virgo. So to God's children, to the men and women of God, to the chosen ones, the star seeds, the rainbow children, life is not just about good and bad. There is light and dark. Light casts a shadow, and with that shadow there is always going to be light. Everybody's story is not peaches and cream. Everybody's story not, you know what I'm saying, some Disney princess. And y'all know the shit that was actually happening, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes at Walt Disney Productions. So you take it as it resonates. You feel me? This is what we gotta do. Everyone has their role that they need to play, you know what I'm saying, in the revolution. God is showing you today how he'll bless you and he'll make your enemies pay for it. Yeah, you Virgo, you the enemy that's paying for it. You'll still get your audience. You know what I'm saying? If you do what you gotta do. Yeah, but this Wheel of Fortune is fate. We was always gonna come back here. This was never something you could just run away from. It's gonna stalk your ass in the media, on the news, on the floor. What goes up must come down. Can't stay at the top forever. This wasn't somebody that was your friend, but you sure as hell did act like it. Holy Spirit. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. Don't be scared now. We have the Lovers and we have the Supreme. This divine feminine, rest in peace, rest in power to this divine feminine, rest in power to the Supreme. This was the true supreme ruler. This is someone who has such a grand persona, such a grand aura, spirit, and destiny that even speaking of her name is causing positive ripples in the shape of our society. This is the truth. But what you really want to do, you really want to get away from that man, because, you know what I'm saying, he is the one that got you tied up in all this. He is. But you didn't have to stay. Like, you didn't have to have kids with him. You didn't have to do any of that. All that was a choice. What we're not about to do is ignore, you know what I'm saying, your autonomy. This is something that's been haunting you, is what I'm seeing here. In order, you can release this truth from where you are right now. Like, God is not going. You want to be blessed by being released from this man here with the Lovers. And you the one went to that witch doctor, you know what I'm saying, and forged this union. You the one that did that. Holy Spirit, what you want to say? Like, I'm about to clarify. I'm clarifying this. Three of Pentacles. You're the one who put that together. You went to your dark-sided ancestors, and you was the ones who put that together. Okay? Playing with them damn tarot cards and shit, and you know what I'm saying, thinking stuff was sweet when you wasn't really educated on the situation. So, you know what I mean? Like, God is protecting his people. God answers the prayers of his women. You not one of his, so you gonna have to work for it. For real, for real. And to the divine feminine, baby, justice is solved. You better believe that. You better believe that. Okay, so we're going. They're telling me to pull a few more from here. Love ain't never been so close, but so far away. It's like your mind. We live on forever. You can't escape me. God is everywhere. You can't escape me. You tried to steal my spirit. You tried to take my song. You tried to take my music. You tried to take my dance. You tried to take my feet. You tried to take my hands. But I live. I breathe. I'm in the moment that you walk. I'm in the essence that you move. I'm in your breath. I'm in your money. I am the tangible and the intangible. You are never escaping me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I am woman. It's a true woman. It's a real woman. Holy Spirit. What are you letting us know here? We have the 9 of coins. Yeah, you got 24 hours. You got 24 hours. Like, you can look over the information that has been sent to you via this video. You got 24 hours. or everything that you have come to know and love, it'll be handled accordingly. And that's it. Justice. And that's it. No rest for the weary. No rest for the wicked. Tower. Come on now. 24 hours. Shot clock.